Once in a while, everything gets too hectic in life and you need to revisit things in your past to have your joy. And for me, that outlet has always been hobbies. I collect things to the point where I am a borderline hoarder. I collect model cars, watches, and of course real cars. But the hobby that I've always sort of left behind in the last few years is photography. And no, I don't mean taking pictures on my iPhone. So I had a look at my calendar and decided to dedicate a weekend away to myself, taking pictures of the great outdoors. Bird spotting. And no, I don't mean going to Navi Mumbai and taking some pictures of flamingos there. We are going to a place I didn't even know existed until a few days ago, Bhigwan. No, that wasn't a call to the gods. That would be Bhigwan or Khodai, the way I say it. Bhigwan is a place about 220 or so kilometers from Mumbai and is one of the greatest single places in Maharashtra to go watch birds, especially flamingos. And right now would be the best time to see these. But first, both the Brezza and I needed a bit of a pit stop. You know, I don't think I've ever actually come into a Shell fuel station and only paid for petrol or diesel, because usually you get a cup of coffee, which they make a great one of, or you get like a drink, or I come into this corner. This is my corner. This are car care products. And a little bit of a pet peeve of mine is keeping a car really clean. And this is what I was looking for, a wheel cleaner, because a clean wheel is a big deal. And these little cute little things on your dashboard smell nice. I need this. Right, so I'm going to spend a little bit more of my money, but they do have so much to choose from. I'm like a kid in a candy store, whether it's stuff to keep your exterior spick and span, or your leather on the interior clean, or your wheels. Car care products and some tasty nuts. You know that familiar t-shirt or shoes or a home cooked meal? That's what the Brezza is for me. I had one on a very long-term loan from Maruti Suzuki a few years ago, and I put a fair few thousand kilometers on it. And I loved it. Now that was a diesel with its boatloads of torque, but this is a petrol, but that soul, that's still here. Now with the Ford EcoSport out of the picture, this, in my opinion, is the handling benchmark in the compact SUV space. What does that mean? Well, for one, it means absolute rock-solid stability on a highway like this. Now here is a dilemma that we get asked about all the time. Most of its competitors, or almost for that matter all of their competitors, come with a turbo engine of some sort. The Brezza doesn't. It gets a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated engine that makes just 105 horsepower. Now here's the funny thing about it. On paper, it is low on power as compared to some of its peers. There's no denying the fact. But the one thing Maruti Suzuki does really well, even today, is a naturally aspirated petrol engine. And this K15 is no different. It seems like it has character, it buzzes, it has a soul. And when you're caning it, considering the fact that it does not have a turbocharger and does not suck up big large gulps of fuel, it's actually quite fuel efficient too. Okay, a little bit of a confession. This sort of stuff, gravel, is my favorite driving surface. I love driving on it. Oh, look at this. Now, you might not see this on camera, but I can tell you that just across the lake there are like thousands and thousands and thousands of birds. But I think we have a bit of a problem on our hands. We obviously can't drive this across the lake. I think this is as far as the Brezza will go. So, maybe time to change our mode of transport a little bit. It is seldom that I am lost for words. This was one of those moments. But then I saw something I really wanted to take a picture of. I mean, come on, what did you think was going to happen today? It's still the same old me, and I'm always going to be more attracted towards a car as compared to some really pretty birds. I mean, look at it. It's 6 years old now, the Brezza. 6! And it's still such a good looking car. I mean, it's understated because we do see them everywhere, but still so handsome.